Hello students, welcome to Sufa English High School Akola e-classroom. This lecture I am making for 9th standard, but the student of other classes can also watch this lecture. Student, today we will see what are numbers, what is a number and what are type of numbers. First of all, we will focus on what is a number. We all know that numbers are very important in our day-to-day life. In order to show the quantity, in order to measure something, numbers are very important for the measurement, labeling, to count. If you want to count something, then you have to use the numbers. Without using the numbers, you can't able to count something. So, just we will define a number. Very basic definition, just to remember what are numbers, is a number is a mathematical object used for counting. A number is a mathematical object used for counting. Not just for counting, we can also use it for measuring also. If you want to count something, if you want to measure something, some quantity, measuring some quantity, then you have to use the number. So student, this is a very common definition of number. You can write. Now we will see which system we are using for understanding the numbers. So we all know that the 0 is given to number system by India and other numbers are from the Arabic script. So the common system of numbers is Indo-Arabic. We are using the number system that is called as Indo-Arabic number system. In this number system, it starts from 0 and ends to 9. Means this common system of numbers, which is called as Indo-Arabic number system, it starts from the 0 and ends to 9. This system is called as Indo-Arabic number system, and every number in this system is called digit. This object, these numbers from 0 to 9 is called digit. The student, it is starting from 0, means you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. If we will count these objects, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 digits in the Indo-Arabic number system. There are 10 digits in the Indo-Arabic number system. 0 is also called digit, 1 is called digit, 2 is called digit. So the digits start from 0 and ends to 9, means Indo-Arabic number system contains 10 digits. So just look after the definition. We wait for 2 minutes. You have to note in your notebook, and after we will continue the video. I hope you understand the definition of numbers. Now we will move forward. Now student, just focus on the system of number or type of numbers. We will focus on the number system. Number system contains types of numbers. You can see I wrote 10 type of numbers on the board. There are 10 type of main system of numbers, main type of numbers. There may be some more types, but we have to focus on these 10. They are very important. Generally, in our future chapters, we have to face these 10 number system. We have to work on this 10 type of number system. Out of this, if you will see the first one, that is natural number or natural numbers. So student, what are natural numbers? We will see today. Natural numbers are the numbers that are used for counting, naturally occurring numbers we can say. If you want to count something, then we can count 1, 2, 3, 1 book, 2 book, 3 book, 4 book. So you can tell the counting numbers are natural numbers. Natural numbers are nothing but naturally occurring counting numbers. It starts from 1, 2, 3 and so on. And we know that there are unlimited objects in this world. If you can see the stars in the sky that are unlimited. So you need unlimited numbers for counting them. So this number system is unlimited, means natural numbers start from 1 and ends to infinite. That system of number, the natural number is a set of infinite numbers, means any number you can take from that system. So these are natural numbers. You have to note the definition. Natural number are counting numbers. Naturally occurring numbers that are used for counting are called as natural numbers. Now students, next one is whole number or whole numbers. We will see what are whole numbers. If you will see the system of natural number, it starts from 1, but I show you our digits are from 0 to 9. The common number system, Indo-Arabic number system which we are using, it starts from 0 and ends to 9. So whole numbers are the natural numbers, but it includes 0, means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. These are also infinite, means whole numbers are natural numbers, but it includes 0. Natural number does not contain 0, but whole numbers, starts from 0 and ends to infinity. Now next number system is integers. Students, integers is one of the most important type of number system, because we have to study maths 1, it is algebra. And in algebra, integers are the most important type of numbers which are used in that system, in that chapters. So integers, what are integers? Integers, if in the lower classes you observed a number line, see, this is a number line. Student, when we observe a number line, then we see the midpoint of number line is 0. Midpoint of number line is 0. The numbers which are on the right side and which are on the left side are same, means 0 divides the number line into two equal parts. If number line contains 100 numbers to the right, then it also contains 100 numbers on the left also. So this is a number line. On number line, if we will see the right to the 0, 0 is a midpoint of number line, and to the right side of 0 we can see positive number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Student, this number line contains positive number to the right of 0 and negative numbers to the left of 0. See, -1, -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. So 0 is the midpoint of number line. To the right of 0 there are positive number. These are positive number. You can give the sign. The speciality of positive number that you can use the positive sign in front of them, or if you want to use, then you can use. There is no need to use the sign. You can also write positive 2. You can also write it just 2. You don't need to keep the sign. So to the right side of 0 that are positive numbers, to the left of 0 that are negative number. One more thing you have to remember, that the number to the right of 0 all are greater than 0. Greater than 0. And to the left of the number line, to the left of 0 on number line, to the left side of 0 all the numbers are less than 0. If you will see to the right of number line, then all the numbers are greater than 0, and if you will see to the left of the 0, then that numbers are less than 0. This contains a number line. So this less than 0, greater than 0, the numbers which are greater than 0 are called as positive numbers. Positive numbers. See, observe the number line. If you will observe the number line, to the right of 0 that are positive numbers, to the left of 0 that are negative numbers. So the less than 0, the numbers which are less than 0 are negative numbers. So all these numbers, positive numbers, negative numbers, including 0 on a number line, that all are called as integers. So integer contains positive numbers, negative numbers and 0. Integer contains positive numbers, negative numbers and 0. The numbers which are on both the side of 0 and including 0 are called integers. So next topic is rational number. Student, rational number is nothing but the numbers which are written in special form P upon Q. I will show you the definition of rational numbers. If the number is written in P by Q form, then it is a rational number. Means the numbers which are written in P upon Q form is called rational number. We have to focus on this P upon Q form. P upon Q. In this P upon Q, P and Q are integers. Means P and Q may be positive numbers, negative numbers, or it may be 0 also. But keep in mind that Q should not be equal to 0. Because if I will write P, if I will write one rational number 2 upon 0, then if 0 will come in the denominator, we all know that in a fraction A upon B, A is a numerator, B is a denominator, and if denominator is 0, then the answer will be infinity. That is why in P upon Q form, you can keep in mind that denominator should not be equal to 0. So student, note this definition. It is one of the most important definition. In P upon Q form, P and Q are integers and Q should not be equal to 0. So these are rational numbers. Now irrational numbers. We will see what are irrational numbers. So students, irrational numbers are that numbers where the decimal form of fraction is non-terminating and non-recurring. If I will divide 10 by 2, then which type of number it is? It is a rational number because it is written in P upon Q form, and here in denominator there is 2, means it is not 0. So it is a rational number. We all know that 10 upon 2 is nothing but 5. If I will divide 5 by 2, then 5 by 2 will be 2.5. 5 by 2 will be 2.5. But if I will divide 10 by 3, then what will happen? So we will divide 10 by 3, 10, 3. So 3 3s are 9. It will come in remainder 1. I will put 0. I will put decimal point here. So again it will become 3. 3 3s are 9. Again 1 will come in remainder. I will put 0. Here decimal point is already I put there. So I will not use it again. Now here 3 3s are 9. So if you will solve it, then this decimal, the decimal part of this fraction will be recurring. Means it is non-terminating. Means answer will come 3.333333 and so on. Okay, it will not end because this after the decimal point the numbers will go on and go on because this division will not over here. So I want to tell you one thing, that if you will see after the decimal point 3 is repeating here. If the numbers are not stopping here after the decimal point, then they are called as non-terminating. This, if I will divide 10 by 2, then 5 is a terminating, 2.5 is terminating. But if I will divide 10 by 3, then the decimal part of this fraction is non-terminating. But it is recurring because numbers are repeating after the decimal point. If I will write here a number 2.31465643281 and so on, what you will observe in this number? In this number, after the decimal point, the numbers are not stopping. Means the number will not stop there, the division will not stop there, but the numbers are also not repeating there. In this decimal part, the 3 is repeating. So we can stop that 3, it is recurring. But here it is non-recurring. So these type of numbers are called as irrational numbers. Means the numbers where the decimal form is non-terminating and non-recurring are called as irrational numbers. If the decimal form of number is terminating, it is a rational number, and if the decimal form of number is non-terminating but recurring, that are called as rational numbers. But if decimal form of the number is non-terminating and non-recurring. You have observed it in the 8th standard. Non-terminating and non-recurring decimal part are called as irrational numbers. I want to show you the trick so that you can recognize what are irrational numbers. If I will see the root of 4, then it will 2. It is a rational number. But if I will see the root of 5, then 5 is not a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square of 2. That is why root of 4 is 2. That is a rational number. But 5 is not a perfect square. That is why root 5 is irrational number. The students, see the value of pi. The value of pi 3.142 and so on. It is also irrational number. So hope you observed irrational number. Now we will continue with even number, odd number in the next lecture. Thank you very much for watching the video.